again, I'm back with Amma Chopa, which I have a really hard time saying. And she laughs and thinks it's funny because I add R's, Y's, and J's. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to talk about a subject today that we were talking about over drinks the other night. Amma was talking to me about was a friend of hers that put a note on a guy's car. Now, I think this is pretty ingenious, but is this okay?
Yeah, is it too stalkerish for a girl to leave her phone number on a guy's car? One of my girlfriends, who is now in a very successful relationship with a guy.
That she met doing this?
She actually left her number on his...
I think it's really smart.
Yeah, well, I mean...
He can do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah, I think,
right?
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
But what if some whack job comes by when you put that note on the car and takes it and phones you and pretends he's the guy in the car?
Well, I mean, there you go.
That could happen
that
too,
could
right?
Happen. And this girl, my girlfriend, she has a friend who's a guy who, you know, he drives a very, very nice car, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and he was telling her that he gets notes left on his car all the time. And I was shocked because I've never left my phone number for a guy, but maybe it works. I don't know.
Well, I think that there's a lot of women. I can understand the Ferrari and Lamborghini and the women coming out of the bar late at night going, oh, I'm going to go shove this note in this guy's car. What have I got to lose? Because they're probably kind of semi-joking too. The guy's got a hot car, let's try it out. Or they're really materialistic.
I think, quite honestly, Susan, I think that...
those ones are materialistic.
I think that those ones are materialistic. I think, you know, I am not aggressive. Maybe I need to be a little bit more aggressive. And
would you do that? Would you leave a note on a guy's car?
It's not something that I've done or would do, but...
don't you think it sounds like a really good idea, though?
I think...
If he's a normal guy, like I'm not talking about some guy that's Mr. Flash.
Yeah.
It's just a guy that you saw a couple of times. You knew him enough that you felt comfortable leaving your number. Because that's one thing you have to be careful about, ladies. If you're going to leave your number in a guy's car, you know, he could be, you know, Ted Bundy or something like that, right?
I think it's really important to let somebody know that you're interested. Mm-hmm. So I think that leaving a note on somebody's car is not too aggressive. But, I mean, I think that the guy has to know who the note is coming from. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you just have a random note
that's
left
a good point, because you're not handing out pictures of yourself unless you put a business card with your picture on it. Clarify this. There's one type of woman who's going to leave a note on a guy's car because she's aggressive and she's materialistic and likes his car and wants to meet him because he's got money. Then there's the second kind of girl that might just really like the guy. She's seen him a few times. She may have chatted to him, so enough that he knows her name. And that's the kind of situation I think would be good. I
think in the end, I think that the guy likes to be the aggressor. So I think it's really, really important.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think it's really important.
It's still flattering.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Once in a while.
I had a guy pay for my gas. I was...
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd marry him.
But I never knew who it was, though. So that was kind of
strange. He paid for your gas, but you never knew who he was.
I never knew who it was. So I was filling up my car, and the gas attendant come out and said, you know, there's this guy who saw you, and he paid for your gas. And...
oh my God, that is such a good story. Creative to be a little bit different with your approach to men and women. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a woman being a little assertive. But Emma's right that for the most part, guys don't want it all the time, but they do like it occasionally. They like to know, especially if things are taking way too long to happen and you got to knock some sense into that. If you don't take chances in life, you're never going to know.
Get in the game.
Get in the game. There you have it. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll look forward to talking to you next week. Take care.